So what is an amphibian and what is a reptile? I'm wondering.
Amphibians like this leopard frog have smooth, moist skin, except for the American toad. The American toad has bumpy skin. They all lay jelly-like eggs, usually in the water. Here's an amphibian called a redback salamander. Notice it has smooth, moist skin and no claws. Here's another salamander found in moist areas called a spotted salamander. Amphibians are awesome. Now check out the reptiles. Here's an eastern box turtle. Notice the scaly, dry skin. Reptiles can be found far from water because they have that dry, scaly skin. They lay their eggs usually underground in soil where they get warm. Look at the eastern garter snake. Notice the dry, scaly skin. Here's an eastern milk snake. Reptiles and amphibians have some things in common. They both have backbones. Here's a lizard called a five-lined skink, another reptile. Now we'll go exploring and see what we can find. Don't worry, alligators are reptiles that don't live around here. I wonder what we'll find.
Reptile! Wow, friends, what a stroke of luck. I was looking at this pond over at the Highlands at Blandford, and there are a couple of painted turtles over there in the pond. Now I'm going to try to sneak up on them. I don't know if I can. They have very good eyesight. They can see motion. They'll probably plop into the water when I get close, but I'll give it a try. Let's sneak up on painted turtles. Come on, come with me. Can you see their shiny shells there? We're getting closer. We try to get a little closer. Wow, check it out. Their turtles are letting me get pretty close. I'm going to keep sneaking towards them. I wonder how close I'll get. Well, unfortunately, they jumped into the water. They have very good eyesight. They can see motion, and that's one of their strategies for survival. Their good eyes help them to see danger, just like these frogs that are hopping in the water too.
Here's a painted turtle close up. Notice the red edge on the hard shell, and notice the yellow on the head. Amazing.
Reptile! Oh, check out this garter snake. Probably looking for worms or slugs. That is a cool animal. It's a garter snake. It's right here in my front yard. I don't want to hurt it. Wow, look at its tongue coming out. Tasting the air to see what's around. Garter snakes love to eat toads, frogs, worms, things that are slippery. Wow, so cool. Amphibian! Wow, first graders, look at what I found at Richmond Park. It's a little tiny toad. Look at that. The American toad. Hey, I wonder, is a toad just like a frog or is it different? Take a look at this little American toad. I found him on the edge of this water. Oh, friends, look at this little wetland behind me. I'm seeing a lot of green frogs jump into the water here, but I can't get a good video of them. So this wetland at Richmond Park has some frogs in it. They look like green frogs. Wow, we found a few reptiles and amphibians here at Richmond Park. We'll study them in more detail later. Hey, first graders, we're looking for reptiles and amphibians at Richmond Park. I wonder what we'll find. Hey, what's that? It looks like a big frog. Hey, wait a minute. That's a big frog, but it looks like a big green frog, doesn't it?
Well, kind of. This is a real green frog. They're very common in our part of Michigan.
Amphibian! Wow, first grade friends, I just heard an amphibian way up in the trees. And as you can imagine, if it's an amphibian that lives up in the trees, it's a tree frog. I just heard a gray tree frog making its call behind me. That is so awesome. Take a look at a gray tree frog. It's an amphibian.
Wow, the gray tree frog is a master of camouflage. Look at how that gray color blends in with gray tree bark. Well, thank you for watching my little movie. Now, watch the following short video to review, then complete the seesaw activity by putting reptile and amphibian pictures into the correct category. Have fun, friends.